They not on our side. It's like they making it more difficult for us to even live.
Raw sewage pooling outside apartment units, stagnant in the heat. Inside apartment units, sewage rising through the bathtub drains, broken toilets, sparking electrical outlets, and bugs of all kinds crawling up the walls.
This is all happening at Cottage Gardens Apartments in Greensboro. That's near Market Street, East Market Street. And the people who live there, they are desperate to the point of tears for help. Fox 8's Cassie Fambro saw those issues today firsthand. Cassie, this is unlike anything I've ever seen and you've ever seen.
Not at all, Madison, Natalie. They've been dealing with it since at least last August, and they've reached out to the county, the city, the state, hoping that someone can hold the property owners here responsible and make their apartments safe to live in.
You know, I have to tell my kids we can't be here. We got to relocate because of what they're not fixing. That's not right. That's not a safe environment for my kids.
Rachel Harris lives at Cottage Gardens Apartments in Greensboro, but not for much longer. She showed us the apartment she's leaving.
So there's already bugs going across the floor. There's the roaches.
And you see the buildup of roach poop. There's nobody spraying or nothing.
Rampant roaches, one common complaint among the people we talked to, but that's not all. We saw children playing on the grounds right near raw, standing sewage. A man who didn't want to be identified showed us his unit where the toilet is missing in the single bathroom for a family of 4.
Oh my God!
And because of issues with the pipes, sewage comes up through them in multiple units.
So the toilet, when she flushes the toilet, it backs up into the bathtub. It's just stuff sitting in the bathtub. They just never recently came to clean out the bathtub.
Lakeisha Crisp and her mother Rhonda are beyond the point of frustration.
She can't use the sink, the tub, or the toilet in her unit. So they did give us and another family access to use the unit next door.
Crisp has to take her disabled mother to the bathroom next door every day at 4 a.m.
So June comes and we're asking them, hey, when are you going to have a plumber? When are you going to have a plumber? They don't respond to us or that we have the city involved now.
They've learned the pipes are compromised and they haven't been fixed yet. And there's more. We also spotted a hanging electrical line.
Our water heater is hooked up to the dryer. So if we turn the dryer on and we turn the hot water on, the dryer kicks off.
Tony Simmons, who has sickle cell disease, lives with her disabled mother and son with autism. She says she cries every night over the plumbing, the bugs, and the never-ending issues.
And that's just not right. That's inhumane. That's not human-like. That's not nice for people to sit there and spend their hard-earned working money on something that they should be comfortable inside.
Simmons is one of 35 residents who have filed complaints with the city of Greensboro's code offices. We obtained paperwork showing her unit is considered out of compliance with housing code and unfit for human habitation, and another form calling for a unit to be improved or demolished. We went to Cottage Gardens' office to ask why these issues have continued for months. They locked the doors and closed the shades on us.
They're taking advantage of our affordable housing stock and really the people who work really hard to be here and build a life here.
American Friends Service Committee member Terrell Dungy is on the team to help people who live in Cottage Gardens and walked with us through the property.
It's completely deplorable how they have humans living in some of these homes.
And the residents themselves can't always afford to just pack up and leave and find other housing.
It's very emotional, hurting us.
You have to do right by people.
I just really wish and hope that something can get done.
And we read through really dozens of emails and found that Greensboro Inspector Matthew Peel has repeatedly been in contact with these property owners. They're New Shire Property Management. They're based in Greenville, South Carolina. He's been advocating for these repairs and for the health and safety of the people there. They wanted to give him kudos. The city is fining those property managers for at least 5 units so far at a cost of $200 initially, then $10 a day when things aren't fixed. We've inquired what those next steps are and reached out to New Shire Property Management for comment as well. We'll certainly stay on top of this story. Madison.
Cassie, thank you.